So we're doing kind of a fun one today. We're here early, right alongside Lake Winnipesaukee. We're at Mount Major in Guilford, New Hampshire. We're gonna try to get up and get some of the Belknaps. I guess there's 12 of them you do, and you can get a patch for doing them. I don't know if we'll get all 12 today, but we're gonna get up there and see how far along we can go, starting over here at Mount Major. Top of Major, it's pretty windy, looking out on Lake Winnipesaukee. Continue on over to the next peak. Might be straight back. I can't remember which one it is, but we're headed over there. Just up on straight back. That was the next mountain. I believe Mount Anna's the next one. I'm gonna head out onto a cliff, take a look out, hopefully see the lake, but we might be on the backside. Coming back from Mount Anna, headed back over to, I believe, Quarry is going to be the next peak that we hit along the way. Coming down off Quarry, headed over towards Rand, just sort of avoiding the ledges because it rained all morning. It was raining when we started. It's stopped now, but those are pretty slick. There's almost no footing on any of the rocks, so just trying to avoid a lot of that. But we're more than a third of the way through this so far, moving pretty quick. So going from east to west, just got up to climb. This is the 6th peak. I think we're about a little over 3 hours in maybe. Still not halfway yet. We still got to do Mack on the east side as well, and then we sort of head on over to the west side, over to Belknap Mountain in Row, and the ones that are on that side. So this has been a lot of fun so far. Coming down off Mack, it's the last peak on the east side of this hike. So now we go back down, bit of a long walk down to Round Pond, and then eventually we'll start working our way back up towards the west side, up to Belknap Mountain and Row and Piper, Whiteface, some of those peaks. So far this has been great. Just the wetness on the rocks and the leaves and the roots. Definitely fallen a couple times, but luckily I've fallen pretty gracefully, so it hasn't been that bad. So just up here on Piper now. Could not find the sign for Piper. I know it's got to be in there somewhere. We gotta come back through, so I'll find it at that point on the map. It looks like I'm standing right on it. But headed over to Whiteface. Just a quick note: when you get to that spur coming across from Mack over to Piper, that's also a bailout point. If you're not feeling really well and you don't want to do Piper and Whiteface, you can just bail out, head towards Belknap, Gunstock, and Row, and make your way back to wherever you're parked at. So there's lots of bailout points along the way of this hike, which is kind of nice. Just want to take a second to show the view coming back down Whiteface. Really pretty. You can actually look across and see like holes down. Everything we've done all the way up. We're going back up Piper and then over. But it's hard to see, but all the way across you can see Whiteface past Conway into the White Mountains. It's a really pretty view up here. So back up Piper, we are headed. We're on the final push up to Mount Belknap. We got Gunstock and Row left. Definitely starting to feel it now. The wind is ripping pretty hard. We're losing daylight, so the headlamps will come out pretty quick. So just wanted to sort of say where I'm at up to this point before it starts getting dark. Hopefully we'll catch a really good sunset coming up here soon. So about to head down Belknap over to Gunstock. As you can see, the tower's unfortunately closed, so maybe no sunset this time, but we gotta move quick anyway, losing daylight, and I'm starting to get pretty tired. So made our way over to Gunstock. Up on top now. Got the headlamps out. We got one more to go over to Row. And then just a quick out. So looking at about 2.5 to 3 miles left. My legs are definitely fighting back at this point. So up on Mount Row now. Dark out, so I can't really take any photos or any video shots. Definitely pretty physically and mentally exhausted at this point, so we only got a mile left to get out of here, so we're making our way out now. Wrap this one up in a little while. So just got back down to the car spot. Gonna keep this short and sweet. That is by far the hardest hike I've done yet to date for me. Started really early up Mount Major, finished on Mount Row. I'd have to say two of the views I really enjoyed were Major. That view on Whiteface looking at the White Mountains was really great. And then coming over to Row, unfortunately it was dark, but we had some really great views on Row and actually on Gunstock too. So this one's definitely a difficult one. It was more difficult than the Zealand Bonds Traverse for me, for sure. But I'm really happy that I did that hike before leading up to this one, because I don't know how well I would have fared if I hadn't done something that length before. So come out and give this one a try. Good luck. It is a long one. I'll put down in the description the distance, elevation, and mileage. As always, thanks for watching. Until next time.